What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about what I did wrong last week, kind of recap some trades, get an idea, kind of analyze, and think about what I can do to become a better day trader and what I need to work on this upcoming week. Before I talk about what I want to work on this upcoming week, how I want to become a better day trader, do me a favor, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification tab. Also, tonight around 7 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live on YouTube. We'll be answering some Q&A. If you guys have any questions, come along, ask some fun questions. We'll talk for an hour or whatever before Game of Thrones comes on. But overall, make sure you guys tune in either tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern or tomorrow morning. We'll be doing it all live here on YouTube. It's all free. It's fun. We had over 300 people all last week. I think 350 people at one point at the high point. So that was really cool. So hopefully you guys will tune in this next upcoming week. I'll see you there. So right off the bat, FL Foot Locker was one of those trades that I think I really screwed up on. So early morning pre-market had this support there, the $38 area. I was watching it there. Pre-market kind of walked away for a little bit, came back, and it had pulled back all the way down here to $36.88. So really, I should have shorted it here. You see these double tops, $38.75, $38.75. That would have been a good place to short in that area, seeing that resistance there. I had plenty of time to short it there. You can see that was about 8.15. So I could have shorted it there, had this entire move down. But like I always said, hindsight's 2020. The actual trade that I made on this stock was right here, actually. I ended up getting in on this break below this 36.68 area, thinking we might get a break lower, and ended up getting a pullback. It got down, was up like $100, and then all of a sudden it got squeezed into this, and I thought it might reverse, ended up covering into this resistance right here. So after that, ended up shorting it one more time here on this break, and ended up making some money there. But overall, the problem that I had with this stock is I was kind of chasing it. You know, I was trying to get this break here. I thought we might get a big sell-off if we broke through that. But you can see you got some resistance there. I should have gave it a little bit more time to find some resistance. And you can see this would have been a lot better place to short it at here at the 36.80 area. If I would have shorted it here on this resistance here instead of covering into that. I should have doubled down. I should have grabbed more shares short there and then got that move down here to the 35.30 area. So really the thing I need to work on with that is to make sure that I'm not covering into resistance, to make sure that I'm shorting into resistance. If I have something like this happen where the support breaks there, I should double down once we hit that resistance there and get a higher average there on that trade. So FL kind of screwed me up. I got a couple trades on it later on the day, but overall kind of missing out on the big move here when I really should have shorted it here pre-market, getting that $38 move down here to the 36.80. And then INFY was a real frustrating one as well. So this is my watch list from Friday, giving you guys some ideas of what I was watching, what I was trying to trade, what I should have traded. And you can see INFY was one of those trades that I should have got into. Ended up watching it. It dropped here right at open. Look at this candle. It dropped from 15.09 right down here to 14.57. So had a double top there at open. Should have been a clear short sign there. Even shorting it on this break of $15 would have been clean. Got this move 50 cents down lower. It squeezed back higher. So I ended up shorting it here on this break, that 14.80 break there. I thought we might get this move lower here. You can see kind of that was that area holding there. Had the bottom of these candles here at 14.81. So that 14.80 broke there, and I thought we might get a nice sell-off. We got a nice sell-off, actually, from 14.80 down there to 14.62. A 20-cent move. I was up in the profit there. I was in the green, and I got greedy. I've kind of forced it. Ended up coming back up here, and I ended up covering for a break even. I thought we might get a bounce and move higher. And then it pulled back down here to 14.66. So there, again, did the same thing. I shorted it into that weakness and then covered into weakness again. So should have gave it a little bit more time, should have played that stop, should have had my stop here at the 14.88 area on the high of this candle, or even $15 if I really want to get crazy there. But you can see, ended up INFY moving lower as the day went on and got down to 14.50. So really the big thing here, the last two trades, looking at these trades, what I did wrong was I was shorting into the weakness, not following the plan. I should have shorted where I had the plan at, you know, at this break up here, the $15 area, watching there at open, just had too many things going on, wasn't able to watch it. And then you can see that 14.55 support bounced exactly like I talked about pre-market on the watch list there. So that support there from earlier bounced there at 14.55. We got that bounce up here to $15 again. That would have been a nice little short there, actually. So you can see double top there, the $15 area, shorting it there and getting this move down here to the 14.62. So really I need to be watching for those double tops. I need to be getting in on those, be shorting into the power here instead of shorting into some of these drops. And then also giving me some room so I can double down if I need to, if I want to average up and when you get some pops higher. INFY was one. BW was a frustrating one because I ended up shorting it one day. On this day, I actually ended up shorting up here at the 240s. It pulled all the way down here to 215. Ended up covering here when we found some support. You can see it moved lower there. And just kind of same thing, kind of not letting these trades play out, not giving it time. SPWH was another one that I tried to go long on a couple times, didn't get filled. It squeezed up higher than 45. So I really need to focus on my execution. I need to make sure I'm getting filled. I need to make sure I'm getting those shares. A lot of times I'm trying to get in on these resistance breaks, like 1450 was the kind of the plan here, getting in on 1450 break. It ended up just squeezing right above that, wasn't able to get filled, wasn't going to chase it. But then you can see it went up here to 485. So I really need to focus on getting filled there, getting my orders, maybe put a couple orders out there. If I don't get filled in the first one, don't be scared to grab maybe 1 cent higher just to get filled and in the trade. I know I talked about this one being real dangerous, but had a couple opportunities trying to get in here on the break of 170, wasn't able to get filled. You can see from 170 jumped up like right away to 190, and then over this $2 area, same thing, couldn't get filled. I need to add a little bit of wiggle room when I'm trying to get in on some of these crazy movers and give myself a little bit more time, maybe just a smaller size if I need to, but you can see not able to get in there on RTNB. So that was a couple stocks that I had some issues on last week. I really need to focus on my plan. I need to wake up, I need to look at what stocks are hot, what stocks are moving around, get a nice plan, get an idea of where these stocks might be headed, where they're going, where the support, where the resistance is, and kind of plan it out a little bit better. And last week I was kind of all over the place. I had the live stream going. I felt like I was kind of forcing some trades. I was kind of really second guessing myself a lot. A lot of people that are going to call for being bad. You know, I've never said I'm the best, but I think I have some kind of understanding of what's going on. Maybe not. Who knows? The whole goal of the live feed is not to have people following me into trades, not to pump stocks or anything like that. Or it's really just for people all to talk about different stocks that morning that are moving around. If we have 300 people all looking for stocks, all bouncing ideas around, it's going to be a lot more profitable, a lot faster to find the stocks that are moving and kind of get in on some trades earlier than we could if we were just trading alone, kind of looking at scanners and kind of boring. So it is kind of fun just trading in the group with the live feed. If you haven't already, make sure you tune in there at 9 a.m. But overall, I think the big thing for me right now is I need to just slow down. I need to give these trades some time. I need to short into the strength. And overall, just kind of play the trades that are there and not try to force some trades. I had some trades where I tried to force them last week. Calm it down. Just cool it down. That week that I was on the cruise, I had some amazing trades that week. I don't know if I just got lucky or what it was, but really I felt like I had a really good week trading that week. Last week wasn't so good. Some of these days where I see stocks where I end up going short and I don't really have a plan. I'm kind of like, oh, this is going to drop. It's going to go lower. It's going to go lower. And I don't have a plan. So I end up covering, a lot later, or I end up covering for a loss because I don't actually take profit when I have it. So that's the big thing. I need to focus on having a plan. Every single trade should have a plan to it and not just shorting it for the hell of it. So that'll be the plan this week. Going to calm down, going to focus, going to have a plan, going to take profit. If you guys haven't already, make sure you tune in, make sure you subscribe, get the notifications when I go live there at 9 a.m. We'll be doing it. Also, I'm going to go live tonight, probably about 7 o'clock maybe, for about an hour. We'll do some Q&A. If you have any questions, come ask the questions now before the market opens, before we get crazy. I know a lot of people ask questions I don't have time to answer when everything's going crazy, watching stocks and all that fun stuff. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification tab because it's going to be a fun week trading together here on YouTube live, doing it all. I don't know, we're doing it all live.